Good evening is gray matter. So, yeah, I just been bored lately. I actually forgot that I had a Bitchute. Funny story how that shit happened. So I was watching LX Sniper and he had a video that was apparently too spicy, quote unquote, for YouTube. So we had to throw it on Bitchute. So when I clicked on the video, I ended up finding out that I had an account here. I select the account. Here it is. Right here. So the recent videos is due to the fact that in the past I set up the Bitchute to take all of my YouTube videos and, you know, move it over to Bitchute, just like I'm doing with Odyssey. And the reason for that was because of the things I was discussing. YouTube obviously does not want me talking about any of the shit that I'm talking about, especially when we're discussing shit like myocarditis in young adults due to vaccine injury. They don't want me talking about that shit. They don't want me talking about politics. They don't want me saying nothing. They wanted me to be a dumbass liberal that essentially pushed the globalist agenda, and they wanted me to hate Trump. It's a bunch of stupid ass shit. Let's just say that. YouTube is not the platform for me, even though it's the one I'm used to the most. I don't even have live access to my Instagram anymore. I can't even go live on my Instagram. But here's the fun thing though. Unlike my YouTube, I actually get comments here. And some of these comments are fun. Other comments, they're agreeing with me, like this person, he's agreeing with me. This guy had a problem. You're foolish to believe things will change in the music industry. P. Diddy learned what he did from his predecessor. There will always be more to take his place. You don't know how the music business works. As someone who owns his own record label at this point now, because that's what my LLC is for, I can tell you that you can be an independent artist completely bypassing the music business. The main companies that are in charge are essentially being sidestepped at this point. That's why they're pushing so damn hard for AI. They want to be able to take people's intellectual property and produce music while cutting out the actual artist. That's why they're going so gun-ho, despite the fact that the AI isn't even making them the money that they're spending on it. Like, you think Drake gonna be around forever? You think they're gonna be around forever? No, we're all going back to direct to consumer. That's what we're doing. I'm literally selling vinyls now. But like, who's doing that? Or at least I'm trying to. I'm not a very big artist, but if someone like T-Pain, who is now independent and not signed to a record label, is able to still do shows and make a lot of money just doing those shows, and then ironically became a streamer and does music live on his live streams without any of the people from the music business, that lets you know the direction that shit is going. All the artists need to do is just wake up and stop trying to get signed to MGM or UMG and all these other record labels. They should be going independent. It's just that, damn, excuse me. It's just that simple. All right, I've also been reading an article. It says there are no hip-hop songs in the US top 40 for the first time since 1990. This was on the 4th of November. It's January the 23rd, 2026 now. If hip-hop is declining, which is literally the biggest genre at the moment, or was the biggest genre, you know damn well shit's about to change. The fact that P. Diddy and various other artists are being exposed, that's the start of it. That was the point of this video. But hey, keep thinking I'm foolish. That's cool. Now we're getting to the fun shit. The flat earth community is very toxic. Excuse me. It's very toxic. I'm reading this comment right here. It's the first one. So I asked you to show real pictures of globe earth from space. Yeah, space in quotes. Or even a real picture from the satellite moon. That what you're trying to say? That shows any curvature. Just look in the fucking sky, bro. Just the shading on the moon alone to show you its curvature. But whatever. As for the Bible, yes, it does say the earth was set on its foundations, immovable, and the firmament sheweth. Okay. His handiwork. First things first, before I read the next section, because he's insulting me now. He's not even bringing up an argument at all. He's about to start insulting. It's about to get very vulgar. But saying that the earth was set on its foundations immovable does not mean that the earth is flat. You were taking a romanticized scripture completely out of context, which is what a majority of people do. And it's annoying. I'm not even going to lie. Especially when I was debunking those atheists in my other video. People do not understand what the Bible actually says. And if you want to really understand it, for starters, yeah, pray. But you need to learn Greek. And you need to learn Hebrew. You need to cross-reference. You need to see what every individual person is saying, how they're preaching it, and what it is that they're preaching. And then you need to come to a determination of what it's actually saying. The firmament translated just means sky. So when you come to me talking about the earth as a glass dome, but then you have the way that the sun and the stars move, it moves as if the earth is rotating on an axis, which was later proven. I'm tired of people getting online trying to tell me what the Bible says, and it's always something being misinterpreted. Even off topic, dealing with the flat earth, I was discussing, I wasn't discussing, I was listening to a discussion. It was on Tommy Sotomayor's channel, and they were talking about what a Christian is and what a Christian's supposed to be. And being a Christian has nothing to do with your works. I'm just gonna be blunt. You can try your hardest to be sinless, but you will still be in sin. You're gonna be in sin as long as you're in this body. I've discussed this so many times. If you could stop yourself from sinning and just become perfect on your own, through your own works, through your own power, the person who does it will be bragging about it, like you see a lot of online. I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't do this, y'all some heathens. That attitude, there'll be a lot more of that. Then you will have the question why Jesus died in the first place if we could just be perfect on our own. But then you got people online talking about what Christians should and should not be doing, even though they themselves say that they don't even believe in the Bible or believe in God. But you're trying to judge a Christian based on the Bible when you yourself don't even believe it, nor do you practice it. You're being a hypocrite. Talking about Christians shouldn't be involved in politics. Misinterpretation. Especially when God himself was electing David to be king. That by itself is political. Okay? The prophets addressing the kings, addressing cities, prophesying what is to happen, what is to come. The whole book of Revelation. There's a lot of political stuff going on. But I'm not finna get into that any further. My rant is that people take the Bible and flip it to try to prove something or be used for something that they want instead of what it actually is trying to say. Then this guy, right, who is talking about the Bible and what it is also calling me a pathetic Jew faggot ass cunt. I'm sorry, Jew ass faggot cunt. If YouTube blocks this video because what it is that I was called, I'm quoting this person. This is what they called me. So if I get blocked for this, so be it. I don't care. But he's like, you have no idea. Why lie? To hide God, you numb-nutted cunt. Then he said FFS. Shut up. Shut your cunt channel down, you Jew troll faggot shilling for shekels. So apparently I'm okay. I'm trying to suppress my anger. I'm doing this for money. Do you see my subscriber count? I don't have money. I work at Walmart. And I'm gonna be blunt, I hate that shit. But anyway, this is another thing when I'm talking about. This person is claiming to be Christian. You think anybody else is gonna look at this and be like, now I know we're gonna be sinful regardless. It is what it is. All right, all you can do is believe and try. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. But to an outsider, this looks bad. But anyway, apparently I'm Jewish now. Which I got a lot to say about that. Because you can argue that the people in Israel aren't even the original Hebrews. But when you ask that question, who really are? There's so much mixed blood in the world's population that is ridiculous at this point. Everybody has a little bit of everything in them. And being a Jew is a religion. It's not a race. That's another thing. But people treat it like it's a race. So we're going to go based on that logic. I'm not a Jew. If we're going based on the religious, I'm not a Jew. There you go. All right. You can't even speak English right, you uneducated mental midget fuckstick. Well, why don't you come to me with better vocabulary? Everything you threw at me were a bunch of slurs. But fine. This guy, Aaron, yeah, he talks about how Flat Earth is promoted on all major platforms. Yeah, he's actually bringing out some research. And you know what? Shout out to this guy. Flat Earth is a psyop. Thank you. Flat Earth is a vile Masonic and Talmudic. Talmud. That's what he's talking about. Psyop orchestrated by the deep state. Eric Dubai. Lies and lies and lies. Yeah, we got the videos. He outed the Satanist and the Freemason who was working for the CIA. Look, bottom line is Flat Earth was created to make every single conspiracy theorist, quote unquote, discreditable or uncredible. And which is ironic because that's exactly what people said to me when I told them not to take that damn vaccine. Don't take the vaccine. Oh, you must believe the earth is flat. Had nothing to do with what I was talking about. And he's showing off his telescope. But I'm not gonna play that video. He said, LOL, where did you get that stupid shit from that you were analyzing? I got it from a Flat Earth group. Oh my gosh. I have heard of shit beyond the ice wall, but a globe on top of a globe on top of another globe. That's gotta be some controlled opposition mockery bullshit. Well, it came from a Flat Earth group. That's what made it funny. I think it was the video where I was bringing up the ice wall. Because there was one where I was talking about the Bible and Flat Earth, and there was another I was talking about the ice wall. And it looked like some DLC to a fantasy RPG. It was hilarious. Oh, here we go again. Please stop using the Bible to promote Flat Earth. I don't think he read or watched the video. There is no greater source of truth than the Bible. I don't disagree with that. It is God's word. God cannot lie. His word is immutable. But human beings are flawed and your interpretation is garbage. Not him specifically, I'm saying in general. Because, you know, y'all taking the Bible and trying to use that to prove that the earth is flat when the Bible doesn't say that the earth is flat. You literally brought nothing to the table with this vid. Fine. Being depressed is literally a characteristic of believing the satanic heliocentric model. Do some deeper research. Bro, get the fuck out of here, man. So did Jeremiah believe in the satanic heliocentric model when he was depressed and he wrote the book of Lamentations? Did King Solomon believe in the satanic heliocentric model when he wrote the book of Ecclesiastes, when he was depressed and he said that everything was vanity? Why don't you read the Bible? Being depressed is satanic, but God's chosen was depressed in various moments. Even in scripture, when it tells you about your face being downcast, he was talking about depression. Like, I don't know what else to say to that. We literally live in a world where it's controlled by a small number of people, which is not how God intended it. Everything is derived from a money system. You work and toil yourself to death just to make someone else richer. And then you're told that that's what you're designed to do. Men are born to work, they have to work, and then they take the Bible and try to use that to justify being used and selling your life away for a fine or for a fee. And that's supposed to be normal. And then you wonder why people are depressed. And then these two here at the bottom of the comment section have a little powwow with each other where they agree with each other and then talk shit about me because apparently I'm a glober. They have a term for it. And speaking of work, because I was watching Coach Greg Adams release a short. Yeah, I know I jumped from reading comments to this because this is kind of what I really wanted to talk about. Men who don't want to work are pathetic. Call me pathetic then, because this shit is bullshit. I'm just gonna be blunt here. You have people in. I'm gonna play his video and then I'm gonna say what I gotta say. Let me not do this. Let me let him quote himself.
There's a couple of things you're not gonna get away from in this life. That's work. Right? You're not getting away from that. Taxes and death. All right, those 2-3 things you can bank on, bruh. You're going to fucking work. I'm sorry. Or you're not gonna work and you're gonna live 50 years of misery. Okay, because at some particular point it's gonna catch up to you. Just like crime, at some point it's gonna catch up to you. Same thing with taxes. At some point, it's gonna catch up to you, and death is coming, nigga. So okay. I don't know what you want. There's a couple of things you're not.
Okay, listen here. I think in a previous video, I've spoken about the revocation of election and various other paperwork that you can do and file and get to prevent you from having to pay income taxes. Plus, there are many ways that people get around taxes, especially dealing with like stock market, etc. So when people are like, you can't get away from taxes, I mean, sure, food taxes. All right, if you own property, they have property taxes. You can get around income taxes, and you can get around money in the stock market being taxed. You can get around that shit. And given the current climate in politics, they're trying to get rid of that shit too. So I guess that's a win-win for everybody. Now the work part. Once again, because I was just ranting about this shit. All right, people have this idea about work, and of course definitions and things have been changed. But originally, when something works, it's just doing what it was designed to do. When you click on a computer, it's working. You know, when you press buttons on your controller, the controller's working. When you breathe, you are working. All right. So in that sense, you can't escape work. But when we talk about labor and the fact that the majority of the people are just selling their time for a paycheck, there's ways you can get out of that shit. All right. Like once you convert your labor into the work that you were supposed to be doing, the burden is gone. It is really, like, for example, when I'm making music, I don't feel stressed or like I'm, committing a great labor. I don't feel tired. It's not damaging to the body. I might have to take a break and come back every now and then to gather myself whenever I'm trying to be creative. But I'm not killing myself when I make music. I'm not killing myself when I draw. I'm not killing myself when I'm on Photoshop designing things or designing t-shirts. I'm okay. I'm not doing that. But when I go to Walmart and I get into that fucking truck and I'm throwing those boxes and I got shit falling on my head and shit, heavy ass shit. Like I busted my lip not too long ago because a box fell on that motherfucker. Right? Just random shit. And then I find out that I'm being paid less than other people who just sit and watch machines move. That's the work people don't want to do. That's the labor that no one wants. And saying that a man is pathetic because he hates that shit is ridiculous. It is. All right. There are plenty of people who've been at their companies for years and years and years on end, and the only reward that they've gotten was being laid off and losing their homes. That's the only reward that they got. Meanwhile, the CEO and the people in charge, they're making dividends off your labor. You make their company move, they take that money, they invest in the other companies who also have millions of employees just like you, and they're making that dude, multiple dudes, rich. And then they get to sit back and do stupid shit like troll online and buy new Bentleys and all types of shit, go on vacations several times a year, and maybe every now and then they'll come by and manage shit, but they got other people to manage shit for them. The only people who are working and laboring are the wage slaves. Let's just be blunt here. That's what you are. This is why people are miserable. When you work for years and you have nothing to show for it, but someone else has everything to show for it, that's just as bad as someone infringing on your intellectual property. You created some design and someone just stole it and reaped the reward from it. The same shit. These dudes are living off the backs of our labor. Saying that a man is pathetic for hating that is ridiculous. But anyway, I'm done. It's getting late. I have to get ready for work tomorrow. Yay. I'm not allowed to complain about the shit either. That's another thing. A man can't complain about being miserable, or else he'll just get more misery. Makes no damn sense. But whatever. I'm gonna get myself ready. I already got clothes to wash. I'm gonna throw them in the dryer, iron my shit, and I might make a video tomorrow. I might just go live with more Melee. If you like the Melee content, always look for the Melee content. I'm still posting the shit. If you're looking for more political stuff, I don't have much political content at the moment. Not because I don't believe that there's anything to talk about, that I really don't feel like talking about it. We discussed the ICE raids and all that shit. Am I mad about it? No. It's the shit I voted for. Just a bunch of other brainwashed individuals that are against it. But I don't expect them to understand. Probably why I stopped talking about it. At that point, I'd just be talking to an echo chamber. Anyway, I'm done. Have a nice night.